At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What up? What up?
What's going on?
What's going on, brother man? Welcome to Vibra Live. It is Saturday evening. It is 9:30 on the East Coast of the United States. So good evening, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I've got just a couple people watching right now. I just wanted to start off. We have some guests with us today. We have the PulsePot gentlemen with us. They're going to be talking about their protocol and they're going to fill us in about everything because I'm very new to it. I've just barely started looking at it, so I'm looking forward to that and learning about some people that are going to be developing on Pulsechain. Always a good topic. Always exciting. So, but yeah, generally speaking, right now it's tough, man. It's a tough time to be in crypto or any market for that matter. And I just wanted to basically put out the statement of, don't do anything. Don't do anything like rash. Don't make any impulsive decisions. And don't sell any bottoms. Basically, I mean, Hex is struggling right now, just like everything. I mean, we're down to like what, 4 cents or something. It's definitely, it's hard to watch. I mean, when you've seen, Hex up at 50 cents, it's hard to look at it at 0.039, which is where it's at right now. That's just one example. Everything's down massively, man. I mean, look at this. Look at the bubbles. Everything is suffering hardcore. So it's just a tough time for every crypto holder right now, and every holder of everything for that matter. I mean, the whole economy is tough right now, man. You know what I mean? And I know Adam can add to that because it's just a tough time to be in all the markets. I mean, what are the traditional markets looking like right now?
Nothing. The inflation was just reported higher than expected. I think it was like 8.6%. So pretty much the highest, on record now in 40 years. So, obviously right. They're expecting less. I don't think they're doing 200 basis points over the next year. So I don't see much relief coming. That's why we talk about the stuff that we get airdrops on, the Sologenics, how we're getting our Corium with our H bar, getting our 45%, with our Hex, we got our Hedron, our PLSD. And then, there's ways of kind of
navigating. And you got to find a way to navigate in these markets and find little ways to get little rewards here and there. We got PLSD was awesome. We got Hedron, that was awesome. All these things, that little rewards for being a Hex staker. And then, Core is coming steady right now every month. Just for holding solo. I mean, we're hitting up the sauce faucet every day. We got some good things going on. So if you know what to do, you got the right mindset. You don't look at the market and see all red. I mean, you just see all opportunity. Listen, if you got money right now and you can put a little bit of money into the things you like, you want to put a little money in Hex, you want to buy a little H bar, you want to buy a little solo. You want to sacrifice for PulsePot, whatever you want to do. You got a little money to put in right now. Now's the time. Now's the time that you're going to get those big chunks, man. You're going to get those big chunks that are, the gems of your portfolio. You got a nice big fat bag of Hex when it was down at 0.038 cents. You know what I mean? That's awesome. You waited I mean, Hex could go down to a penny. You wait until it goes down to a penny, you scoop up a giant bag. That's amazing. You're going to feel great about that once the market turns around. You just got to have the mindset. It's going to turn around.
Exactly.
It is like you just got to think positive. I know it's hard right now. It's hard to look at your balance and your portfolio and see it down 80% from where, from its all-time high. It's so hard to watch. It's painful. I know it, man. I go through it every day, but I just try to not watch it as much. You know what I mean? Right now, I know it's bad. I don't even want to look if I can help it. But there's so many opportunities around, and that's what it's all about. And that's what we like to point out is all the opportunities that you can still find, even in these tough bear market, savage blood in the streets times. There's still good stuff out there to be found. And hopefully, we're gonna keep finding them. So,
100%.
you want to bring the boys out? Are you ready?
And if you can't find them and things are really bad, just start gambling, and you never know where that can take you. So,
hell yeah!
At that point, we want to bring in our two guests for tonight. I was just joking.
What's up, boys?
Nah, it's all good, man.
I know you gotta activate that degen. You gotta activate that little degenerate piece of your mind every now and then. You gotta feed it a little bit.
Everybody's got it. Everybody's got it, man. Everybody's got it.
If you can find a healthy way to do it, man, that's the way. That's the way to do it. If you go into everything with a healthy mindset and you say, all right, I only got $100 that I'm willing to lose right now. Okay, well then, so you got your $100, you go gamble with it, and once it's gone, if you have the discipline, you walk away and you're all set. As long as everyone can set those kinds of parameters within your own lifestyle, then you're good.
I mean, if you got a problem with anything in life, you probably shouldn't do it.
Right. That's very true. That's very true. There's some things for some people, they got to stay away from gambling altogether, or alcohol or whatever it may be. So that's a very good point. So introduce yourselves and tell us what you got going on.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll go first. I'm Hines. I run my own YouTube channel. But also I just, I was doing the whole, Pulsechain, research and stuff like that, waiting for it to come out, and was just looking at all these new projects coming out, and stumbled across PulsePot, and, jumped into the Telegram, started talking to the developer in there. He was doing everything by himself at the time. So I reached out to him. I liked what they were doing. I liked, the kind of, future that he had envisioned for the project and for the Pulsechain and beyond. And so I reached out to him, asked him if he needed any help. And since then, I've been the admin in the Telegram, and just been, me and Nate here, basically head of marketing, and just, we've been going from there.
Yeah, we've been doing our thing over this ways. I mean, I've known Jacob for probably a year and a half, a little bit more than that. That he was doing a project, and I said, he invited me over, and I said, well, let's go. The market right now is, like you said, not so great.
Tough.
Sacrifice time for this. We're gonna keep pushing though. I mean,
so you guys get this? Is the sacrifice over, or is
it
still going?
No, we're gonna wait till Pulsechain launches, or it gets too far gone, which I'm hoping not.
Yeah, right. It gets delayed beyond yeah.
And BSC would be that right. Call probably.
I got you. Okay.
But, that's just in talks. I don't want to say anything precise on time frames.
Sure.
We got to look past August, September of launch to be like, all right, we got to make some decisions because people's money's at play.
Well, because just to that point, there were other tokens, that did sacrifices, and that's people's money. So people not only sacrificed for Pulsechain, then they sacrificed for PulseX. This is just all assuming that they did. These were all the sacrifices that were available. Then you got things like Mintra and Liquid Loans and all those other ones, right? So there's just so many out there. And then there were other ones like meme coins, like Pulse Shib and some other, lesser known stuff, right?
Yeah.
And there's just so many sacrifices out there that have come through, and you gotta remember now, people are putting their money out there for a long time. I mean, we that sacrificed early for Pulsechain, during the actual sacrifice phase, that, I mean, that was a long time ago now. I mean, we've had that money, and we kind of had to look at it like an actual sacrifice for at this point, because that's a long time ago we put that money up.
You know what I mean? And take care of Pulsechain, though. I mean, we're wanting to support that ecosystem.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, but
now I don't mind. See, I've gotten into the mindset now where, I'm not like waiting on anything. I'm not like, I really am not expecting anything from it. If it comes, it comes. Cool. If it doesn't, if I just get my money back, well, I mean, there's lots of scenarios, right? You kind of got to be okay with all of them, right? If you're not okay with all of them, then you probably got too much invested, right? That's kind of what the general consensus is. I guess we lost Adam. I don't know what happened. I think he's trying to get back connected. But so yeah, I mean, my general point though is, a lot of people now have gotten, they got money tied up in a lot of things. So it's hard to keep up with all the sacrifices. And I think that's the right call, to have that as an option in the future, as a possibility to launch on another chain, whether it's BSC or whatever you guys decide. I think that's smart to do that. So tell us about
our goal is,
yeah, of course. Well, and
hopefully it's PulsePot.
Right.
It's not BSC pot yet.
Right. Not to say that there hasn't been a whole bunch of stuff that's launched, with the Pulse name in it, and that's that can be looked at as a disadvantage, I guess, if you want to think about most of the things that have launched with the name Pulse in it, on BSC or any other chain for that matter, haven't done that well. So now that's not to say that there aren't good protocols and good stuff that can't come out and do well, but just as the previous record goes thus far, those coins have not done well. So anyway, tell us about PulsePot. I know just a little bit about it from what Adam and I discussed, and what I did actually look into it briefly right before we got on. So tell us all about it.
You want to go first, Nate?
What part you want to know, from start to finish, or where you want to go at?
Yeah,
just take it from the top.
The floor is yours. Shill your shit, man.
So
tell us all about it. We're giving you the floor.
There's another 400K tokens sold. No, we're at sacrifice stage right now. We implemented a back to week one rate if you do over 5K SAC.
Over 5K US dollars?
Do what?
Yeah.
Over 5K US dollars?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
So what we're trying to do is
PulsePot.io, right? PulsePot.io. That's where you go to sacrifice.
And then you click on that sacrifice that's on the screen right now.
Got it.
And you connect your wallet. There, if you scroll down, there's an actual percentage of a referral link as well. So you get a little extra there.
Yeah.
So there's the wording right there on the 5K, right there.
Yeah. But just take it from the top about the protocol first, then we'll get into the whole sacrifice thing.
Well, yeah, take it from the top then.
Okay. Well, all right. Basically, what PulsePot is, man, it's just it's a PvP platform. Kind of where people can come. So the main reason it was kind of come to about because the whole Pulsechain airdrop, everybody's going to get a copy of their ERC20s that they hold on Ethereum.
Right.
And so when that airdrop happens, all the PRC20s aren't going to have any utility on Pulsechain. We got to be honest, a lot of these teams and a lot of the Pulsechain. So therefore there's going to be a lot of tokens that don't have, their utility on Pulsechain. So what PulsePot really, the whole grand scheme of things, what it's for is those communities can come over here and give that utility token or give that token utility by coming to this platform and using it if they want to do so. Because what you can do is you can come in here and deposit those tokens into a pot basically, and it's PvP, player against player, so you can just put them into the pot, whatever you choose to use. And there will be like a list of whitelisted tokens that we, plan on using because it's going to all boil down to like PulseX liquidity and stuff like that. Stuff that we're not going to really know until the platform, Pulsechain comes out. So, but yeah, that's basically what it's made for, is to give, a lot of the tokens utility that won't have them when the airdrop comes about. So, our main goal is just like what we want it for. Like, people see gambling and they're like, screw that, it's gambling. We're not cool with that or whatever. What we want to use this for is like a big onboarding tool, like to onboard some of those communities that come over here and can't do nothing with the tokens because, the community or the developers or projects haven't migrated over. So that's the big, outlook plan for this. And to touch on what you were just talking about earlier about launching on other projects, that is on the roadmap. And, I'm pretty sure that we already have some of the domains listed for those, in the future. So we wouldn't have to launch on those platforms with like the name PulsePot. It could be BSC Pot. It could be FTM Pot. So,
that's cool. Yeah, I like that.
We own all 5 domains.
Yeah, we have all those domains already. So if it
others, but
right,
that's good.
But if it boils down to that, then we have those domains in the pipe ready to go. Just for that reason. And plus, we have that on the roadmap as well. Because we planned on doing that regardless of, if Pulsechain launched last week, we were still going to launch on other chains in the future.
So there's going to be a PulsePot token. What's the ticker for it?
PLSP.
PLSP. Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. All the projects and stuff that are like close to the, close knit community. You know what I mean? Like Hexicans and whatnot. That have been here from the minute Richard Hart mentioned even considering forking Ethereum. You know what I mean? Like from the moment he's like we've all been here. I think we all have, at least. I'm pretty sure you guys have. I know me and Adam have been here, since he first started talking about it. So that's what I mean when I say like a kind of like a closer knit group that have launched things that are designed for Pulsechain and maybe have launched on Ethereum first or whatever, whatever the case may be. But I like that. They're all kind of using the same naming convention. You know what I mean? With the PLS, like PLSD, PLSP, PLSX, PLS. It's good. It's cool. It's cool to see it kind of coming together from origin. It's really I've never had a chance to see anything like this before, and it's really awesome.
It really is.
So will the PLSP? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
What will the PLSP like? What will that, like, the utility of that token be like? How as it relates to like the protocol?
Right. Nate, I'll let you take that because you're good with the tokenomics.
So he was talking about what tokens it's going to be, whitelisted. There's got to be some liquidity portions for that because we want the investors that go into it to be able to, if their play is to exit their money, they can exit their money. So there's going to be some stipulate. It's going to be 30 to 100 coins probably at the end of the day. That will be part of it. So the supply is 1 million deflationary, which 1 million on Pulsechain, that's a low number.
Did you just say 1 million with an M?
With an
M. Yep.
Wow, that is a really low supply. That is very, very scarce. I like it.
On the platform, it's always $30 or plus 10% over the DEX. So you have arbitrage opportunity off of the PLSX side. Say it's $20 on the PSX side. You can take that. Take your PHEX. Let me go gamble a little bit of money over here. You could either, throw that into the PulsePot, or you could go over to the DEX side, take your $20, get $30 worth of PulsePot. So that $30, I think we're going to reach quick.
Nice.
If you think about it, you really think about it, you're going to take your money from this side to this side. And so, from there, if it's $40 on the DEX side, it's $44 on the PulsePot side.
I like it. That's
So,
cool. I haven't heard anything like that before. That's pretty cool.
So there's always that constant loop almost. you also have dividends, which you're right. So you're on the fee reduction right now. So what that is if you hold so much, you don't have to pay the fee. Each pot has a 3% fee. And what that fee is 1/3 burn. So it's $1 million supply and we burn. So you're even going less than $1 million. You also have 1/3 of that to dividends and 1/3 to a lottery, which those two may switch a little bit. We've been in conversation about possibly upping that percentage on not the 3%. That 3% staying alone, but possibly upping that percentage to the dividend side a little bit. To what if you don't want to gamble? What if you just want to hold? What if you want a piece of the business?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's just as valuable, sure, in its own way, definitely.
I don't know a lot of people that were, with the Pulse Doge interview that we did at the time. So many people were so skeptical because they had to actually connect their wallets to get their coins to claim whatever. And I don't think people understand that you guys have a very unique feature that.
Yeah, I was going to get into that. Yeah.
Yeah, that you guys want
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you scroll up to the top of the page, so this was a big thing, that we, people do have a problem with this, right? And connecting your wallet, it can really defer a lot of people. We've seen that with plenty of projects that have launched in the space, collecting airdrops and stuff like that. So if you go over here to where it says like Wallet Connect, it says manual transaction. If you click on that manual transaction, you do not have to connect your wallet to this website to take place in any of the games. You can copy that address, copy that in your MetaMask, and send whatever tokens that you want to use straight to the platform. And, if you win or anything like that, it has your address that it's sent from, and everything is on chain. So, you never have to connect your wallet to anything. So if you're that kind of, security type person that you don't want to, have any, connection risk or anything like that, we can.
So now what if you throw some money, if you use the manual transaction function and you send some tokens in, right? And then you do a little bit of play some games, and you win some tokens. You win. How do you withdraw the tokens?
There's no withdrawal.
Right to your wallet. All the different tokens.
As soon as the round's over, it ships.
It's just auto deposited right into your wallet. That's awesome. That's a really cool feature. I like that, man. That makes it like really like compartmentalized, like per transaction. Like you don't have to wait, and you don't have to think about, I got to go, because that's also something that not everybody likes, having to think about, I got to balance on this whatever, and I got to go withdraw it. And that was kind of what I was thinking. That's really unique. I wasn't expecting that. That's awesome.
I mean, that's part of the feature of not connecting your wallet. You don't connect your wallet. You go to your wallet.
Do we have a mod, Adam? Do we have any mods? We got a freaking bot. We got a what's it called? What are they called?
We got a spammer.
We got a spammer.
Yeah.
I don't know who's a mod other than me. I can go over there if you're not.
There should be someone
there. Lindsay, where you at? You got a mod.
This isn't even my world. I don't know what you guys were even talking about.
All right.
I'm just here.
So I guess that I guess that means you're starting to make in the streaming world when you get a bot.
That's it.
You're doing something right if you're getting spammers, bro. Yes.
Everybody's got backgrounds. I'm sitting here with my kids in the back.
I love it. Oh yeah, I was gonna put a disclaimer out. If anybody hears children in the background, it's probably me, but I guess it could also be other guests as well. So
I got 4.
There we go. I got 3. Yeah, I got 3 of them up there. I locked them upstairs and told them to be quiet, but I don't think they're gonna listen. So
I got 2 outside with the dogs.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Adam, did you mod up? Rags?
Yeah, I am in process of doing that right now.
Did you mod up? Nice.
Yeah.
So sacrifice is going on right now.
There we go.
It's been going on for a few weeks now. We're in week 4.
So
and
what's
that's going to
the
run.
what's the total at?
We're at 1.4, a little over 1.4 million.
Ooh, nice. That's awesome.
And I think we just ticked over 50% sold. So, it's been going
about
52. It's been going pretty well.
Hell yeah, man. That's great. I love it.
Right.
Especially after, we've got some here lately, we've got some pretty good backing from like Crypto Coffee. He's gave us a shout out and stuff like that. And so, once people with like some say in the space start talking about it, then you see people start coming in. They don't want to, unfortunately, people don't like to do their own research, and they like to listen to, bigger figures talk about it before they want to do anything. So
Yeah. Well, it is. It's a tough world out there, man. It's tough. It's tough to navigate and to make sure you find the right stuff. And that's why there's some people out there that are diehard. Like I only do my 1 token, or I only do my 1 or 2 tokens. And I'm generally, I'm pretty. I'm just like generally really bullish on Hex, and I love everything about the RH freaking landscape that he's painting over there. So I'm all about that. But there's also some other good stuff going on too right now. There's other good things that are being developed. There's other good things. Like, look, I think PulsePot looks awesome. Listen, people are degenerates. Me and Adam talk about this all the time. That's kind of like where this whole channel was born from, is the fact that we're like Hexicans, and we got like big bags of Hex staked, and we've been in Hex for a while, and like that's not going to change. But I'm 100% staked. I might be like 99.8% staked. I think I have like 100 Hex or something somewhere. But like, generally speaking, my Hex is just sitting there. It's staked out. I'm not touching it. When it comes due, I probably sell a little bit and restake. I'm in Hex. So I'm not going anywhere. That's my meat, bread and potatoes. It's the biggest part of my portfolio, as it is for a lot of others. But that being said, I have some other things that I like that I'm into as well. I'm into Sologenic a lot. I'm really into Solo and Core. I'm into getting into HBAR a little bit, and sauce. There's some cool stuff out there to be found if you do a little bit of research.
And see, and that's the way I am too. Like my main portion is Hex and stuff like that, and the profits that I make from these other ecosystems, I roll it all back into
Hell
Hex
yeah, man.
time.
All the time,
every single time.
That's what Jacob is. He's day 0 Hexican.
Nice.
That's why he's on Pulse. That's why he's trying to build on the Pulsechain ecosystem now.
So is Jacob he's from like Europe or something, right? Or
Denmark is where he's from.
Denmark, yeah. He's the developer. He's the main dev.
Yeah, he's the main guy.
Nice.
He's the main guy. He's the dev founder, but he's day 0 Hexican. He's
awesome.
Been a big supporter. Now he's trying to build on the Pulse. We're trying. Third-party applications need to happen on the Pulse.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Otherwise,
totally.
Money around back.
Yeah.
So,
that's people gotta realize that we gotta kick that maximalist shit right out the window, bro. We gotta really open up the doors and just be ready, because it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? You might as well find some good stuff to latch on to and pay attention to, because it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, you can't stop it, and we want to encourage it. Everybody that does anything on Pulsechain, they're going to need Pulse tokens to do everything on Pulsechain. We want that, because we're all holders. We're all going to be holding big bags of Pulsechain, right? And we're going to be providing liquidity, and we're there's we want all that adoption. That's exactly what we want, right? So 100%. I'm all about it.
100%.
Well, I got the actual, platform pulled up here. So I have some actual, testnet coins. So this is how fast this works, Brian. This is the first time you'll see this. So
check it out. Yeah, do it.
Select what coin you want to do. So I'll just do PulseX. And so there's 10,000 in here. So I'll just do, 4,000 of them. and send it to the pot, verify the transaction, and then it sends it in, and then it gives me my percent chance of winning. Once it goes through, and then it spins the wheel, and if it lands on you, all the funds just instantly get dumped right into your wallet. It's really
like
cool.
what are the chances like for just a general like what would be the chances? So right now there's only
how many people are in it. So
let's say there's only 4 participants.
Yeah, so it depends on how much money you put in are the odds.
Interesting.
I've seen 0.1% win. I've seen 0.2. I've seen 0.3. You know,
that's cool.
Look how many numbers there's almost 10,000 pots already.
Wow.
So did this not go through or something?
That's really cool.
I think you put 40,000 PLSX instead of 4,000.
Whoops. Adam, you just bet the house by accident.
That could have been it.
Every once in a while, I'll go in there and throw some huge
transactions.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love test money. It's so fun, man.
I'll get like 99. There's been a couple times I've went in and put like 99%.
Yeah.
Just to be not a jerk, but just to see, and I've lost. And I've been like, what?
Yeah. That's what I like about it, man. Somebody could come in and put $1 and somebody else puts in like $1,000 and somebody else wins. It's just
that's great.
That's how it is.
Yeah, that's the idea, man.
So yeah, it looks like I'm locked out now.
Testnet is fun though. I've got like a while ago I went on and like started a whole bunch of farming stuff and just like got in a bunch of pools and whatever I could, started farming and liquidity, and it's fun, man. It's really cool, and it's going to be great to be able to do something like that on a chain where it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to freaking do every transaction. You can't play around like that on Ethereum. You just can't. No. You got to make calculated moves on Ethereum. You need to know exactly what you're doing, and you need to execute it, precisely, or you're going to pay out the ass. You know what I mean? If you don't do it at the right time, I mean,
it's a chess match, man.
So bad.
Every time you use that thing, it's a fucking chess match. It's
for real. You really do. You really gotta like plan out your moves. You can't be. You send something to the wrong address. It's like, okay, now I got to send that to the right address. That's another, could be another $12 if if gas is 80 at that time when you got to do a transaction. Sometimes you can't wait. Most of the time you can, but sometimes you can't.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's like you get stuck and you're doing $12 sends and $30 swaps, and it's awful. So bad.
I think I did one of those yesterday actually.
Yeah.
God, it's terrible. And I'm no big player, man. It really messes with the smaller, the onboarding aspect of, I don't even want to see the numbers that Hex can do when you don't have to pay $50 to get in. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. It's going to be insane.
Well, all those, I mean, you see how it's even the way it's purchased now. I mean, that's going to be so much more. That's going to be so much more like possible, and it's going to really be, lay the foundation for that to just amplify the big wallets selling to the little wallets. There's always so many more like buys happening than sales, and it generally speaks to just the earlier adopters cashing out to more smaller players, but still, I think that's all speaks to a really positive kind of ecosystem that's going to take place once Pulsechain comes about,
Yeah, 100%.
I'm trying to watch Adam getting in the pot. What's going on?
I don't know. Somehow it's just pending.
Yeah, you might have to go in and like set the same nonce and all that other, like that shit gets confusing.
I don't know what.
So one thing is Pulsechain is going to be a lot quicker when we launch on there. I mean, the pot time here is about 15 seconds on Rinkeby, I think. It's going to be a lot more responsive on Pulsechain, obviously.
Oh, are you not on Pulsechain testnet? Or you
no,
are?
It's on Rinkeby.
We're on Rinkeby right now.
Oh, it's on Rinkeby. Okay. All right. I didn't realize that. Oh, I see that. Yeah, Rinkeby. I thought for some reason it was also on Pulsechain testnet. Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
You want?
Oh yeah. So that's going to be way quicker on Pulsechain.
Oh.
Even the test net transactions, you can see they're lightning.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to cancel it. I mean, whatever. I'm a testnet noob, apparently here. But if I know, I saw Fashion Coder. She had a video up where she was playing around with it, and it's so fast. I mean, you literally click the button, and your coins are in there instantly.
You're gonna see it change here in a second. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, and then it tells you up here in the top, like how much you put in it. Your chance to win starts changing based on however many people come into it.
And, yeah, and if anybody needs any test,
there you go. There's me right there. There you go.
What? Yeah, if anybody needs any test runs, just come over to the Telegram and send me a message, and I'll send you enough money to play around with it for sure.
Oh, cool, sweet. We got the Hines faucet.
There you go. Yeah,
it's the Hines faucet. There's a similar faucet in with Sauce. Sauce is like this token, this NFT type protocol or something that's launching. What is it on? It's on HBAR.
Yeah, it's on Hedera. It's basically
Hedera.
Hedera, yeah.
But it's cool, Hines. The way that you hit up the faucet for is like you had to link. Basically, you had to buy one of the NFTs that they had. There were like 3 of them. And based on which one you bought, or if you bought 1, 2 of them, or 3 of them, would determine how much of the how much you could get from the faucet every day. Basically, you got to connect to the faucet through their was it through Telegram, through their Discord?
Yeah,
their Discord. That's right.
Yeah.
So you go through their Discord, right? And then you link, like you send in your address and like you link your free. I forget how we even did it, but like. It wasn't that hard, but it was a couple of steps, right? So you verify it through their Discord, and now like every day, me and Adam, we can go and hit up, or anybody that bought one of those NFTs and did this thing I'm talking about, you can go and you go into Discord to the Faucet bot. It's one of the things, like one of the groups like within their Discord. And you just type like !, sauce me, and then put your address in, and then the tokens just show up in your wallet. So it's really cool. You just basically message a bot in Discord, and then it issues the tokens daily to everybody's addresses that way. That's how they did their faucet. It's really pretty cool.
I should get a damn bot, man. It saved me so much fucking time.
Right? Yeah, that's why I said you like it's the Hines faucet, because it's like people can hit you up and then you'll send them tokens. It's literally exactly what it is.
Yeah, and I'm on it too. Like I'm at work. I'll be at work and I have to whip up a MetaMask and like just shoot them because I'm
And I'll open it and pretend like I didn't see it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I know that's
great.
what you do, man.
I know that's what I do.
Here it is. Adam brought it up right here. This is Saucer Swap. This is what we're talking about. So Saucer Swap is going to be a DEX and an NFT platform, right, Adam?
It's just a DEX. Basically, it's like the Pulse X that's coming on HBAR, but it's just a way that you can get free coins. If you go up on top here, you connect your wallet to the Hashpack wallet, which is what they use. Then it takes 5 minutes, and then it's just a way to get free coins. So instead of people like coming around and looking at the bloodbath out here, it's a lot more healthy for your mind to just go and say, oh yeah, I'm claiming free coins today, or look at this area instead of just
win that pot right there though.
Oh, you went into that pot right there.
I was trying to show him like, hey, you're doing something wrong. Let me get in there real quick.
Oh, you did?
That was me. I was like, hold up here.
How to cancel this transaction?
Oh, I better not lose.
I think on them. You get like pending.
It's gonna be so cool when people actually go and do this, and they're like, all right, there's only $50 in here. Let me throw in 1,000 and guarantee
and then lose it
on there, yeah. Because it's really random.
Another thing, are going to be going nuts.
But see, another thing that we're talking about adding is a chat box on the side, so you can be in there talking shit. That's gonna be cool.
I love it.
That's cool.
Man,
what's going on behind the scenes? I mean, we don't know what we're gonna do yet, but
I love that idea. That's a great idea.
That is great.
That would really add a cool element to it, actually.
Yeah. So I mean, there's still a lot of things to come. You know, dark mode and all that other stuff. You know, he's working hard, man. He's like I said, he's doing it. You know, almost by himself. So, you know,
Yo, where's the phone number?
Oh, I forgot. I didn't.
Yo, we're doing a freaking call in. You guys, if anybody wants to call in and ask a question to Nate or Hines about PulsePot, yo, there's the number. Call in. How you like that shit? We got a call in
cool.
number. Yes.
I ain't never seen no shit like that. That's
right.
Did you see that early participation phase on the side right there?
Yeah, there it is. Look at. Go call the number right down there. See it? 1-716-273-5645.
That bot's gonna nail us with the spam bot.
Yo, you're gonna start blowing up, right? It's gonna be the bot. Yeah, that's awesome. What's up? What's up, Chris? Side effects. Mobius. Always good to see you, Mobius. I love Mobius, man. He's been with us for a long time.
Yeah, he's been stopping by my channel in the morning time. You know, found out we had some stuff in common. So that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Mobius is a good dude, man. Good dude right there.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, we got the number. If you guys want to call in, how fun is that? Call in. Who wants to call in? Yeah. Somebody please call in, because I only got like another 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to hop off. I have some,
yeah, me too.
So, yeah. But I was hoping someone would actually call in. So one of you clowns that are watching,
real quick?
Call in. Yeah. I don't think that's going to be quite as satisfying. All right. Yeah, you can do that.
Whoever calls gets 100 hex sent to you.
Oh shit! Who heard that? 100 hex. What's that? $4?
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
And 5 PulsePot.
And 5 PulsePot. Oh, it just keeps going up, man.
Look at that. That's almost $50.
Hell yeah!
You better call.
Yeah. Someone get on that phone. Call that number. Right. Come on.
No, I'm just jammed up. Oh, here we go.
Did you get in? Someone's calling.
PulsePot.io here.
I'm getting the call.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Doing very well.
I happened to click on and cool.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the live stream.
Jacob, I need 5 PulsePot.
Did you just get you just won 100? You just won 100 hex by calling in and 5 PulsePot. That's pretty cool.
You guys are awesome.
Hell yeah!
Where are you calling in from?
I am hailing in from Santa Cruz, California.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. That's great.
You into cryptocurrency, or is this your first time?
Oh yeah. I'm a Hexican. I sacrifice. I've talked to
Yes. Love it.
Yeah, I've talked before.
Awesome.
Chris, I thought you were gonna call. I really did. I thought you were gonna be the one.
Do you have any questions for these guys?
Well, let's see. What would my question be? Well, my concern is, and I don't know if you guys can even answer it, but do you think that the Pulsechain ecosystem will be able to be free from the WEF? Like MetaMask has connections to WEF and all these other things too. Can we stay out of that?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
You know,
I don't know if I'm
Yeah, I mean, my guess would be, if there's always ways around, people are always going to find a way. And if they really start dropping the hammer down, you know, it'll be bad for a little while, but you can't stop decentralization. I think the cat is out of the bag. And at this point, you know, people will find a way, but it would definitely set crypto back years and be a horrible thing if they really start to crack down.
Oh, it's Sandra Larson. What's up, Sandra?
Yeah, it's me on the phone.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Nice. That's
okay.
awesome. All right. Good to hear from you.
You're gonna have to get in PulsePot and
That's awesome.
Telegram and give me that wallet so I can send you that Pulse.
Heck yeah.
PulsePot.
Oh, Sandra's been with us for she was one of my favorite viewers on the Hex news stream, man. Sandra's awesome.
So she's been around. Good.
Yeah.
Good person to get it. Good person.
Heck yeah. I'm glad that you were the one that called in, Sandra. Good stuff.
Thank you. I really appreciate what you guys are doing, educating people and stuff. You know, another thing I think is really cool how, like the whole thing is the pulse chain and the heart and all that. And people are like so worried that we're going to get to zero and that means it's going to be over. And it's like, wait a minute, you die between every heartbeat. It's going to come. Oh,
great point.
Yeah. Nah, we're gonna be fine. I think everything's gonna turn around eventually. It's just a tough spot in the market right now. And I think to your point, I think with the WEF, I think Pulsechain is gonna be good. I don't know if it's gonna end up being one of the ones that they support that you can see on their website and all that, but I do think that they're probably going to be able to operate under the, just the facts that it's going to be a completely green blockchain. I mean, it's proof of stake. It's 100% green. I mean, there's no pollution going on. There's no proof of work pollution going on in any way, with Pulsechain. So I think it should be fine as far as like all that kind of regulation goes. I think it's really more the proof of work blockchains that are going to get, the brunt of the all the, what's it called? Like, what's the word? Like the regulation and stuff like that, so, but who knows, it could go any which way. That's a really good question though.
It is.
Yeah. When I found out MetaMask had roots in it, that made me realize that's why Richard's doing a new wallet. So I was thinking even maybe that's why he's holding off a little bit until he gets the wallet ready, but I'm just guessing. I know nothing. Yeah.
I think they had a delay with the code. I think I don't know anything about this stuff, but they were using Solidity and then they had to switch over to Golang or something like that. I don't know anything about that. I guess they're different, different code languages or something. So, but I think they had to switch everything over to that or switch some of their programming over to that. Who knows? But it is what it is at this point. It's everybody keeps saying, well, it keeps getting delayed. No, man, it really doesn't. Like, there's never been a solid, it's coming out in this date. There's never been an actual launch date. It's always kind of been it'll be ready when it's ready and, throwing estimates out there. I mean, all you can do is take guesses about that kind of stuff when people are trying to get answers. You know what I mean?
Well, at least we're stuck at a low point and everybody can pack their bags more.
Definitely.
Exactly. If everyone had the attitude you did, Twitter and social media would be a much better place.
So, oh my God, that's such a good point. This is anything that you like right now is on sale. Everything. I mean, you don't go in the store, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, awesome. Everything is more expensive than it's ever been. Like, if you don't want to go in, look and shopping at all-time highs, right? So think about it the same way with your crypto. Whatever crypto you like right now, it's on sale massively. So if you're not selling, which you really shouldn't be, that's the worst thing you can do is realize your losses. Why would you do that? If you don't absolutely have to, out of absolute, I have no other options. And it was 100% necessity that I sell whatever it is right now. If that's not the case, just don't sell and you're fine. And you didn't lose anything. You know what I mean? You just holding through a tough point, a rough spot. You're going to come out the other side in a better position than you did before because you staked and your T-shares are buying a dip for you every day. When the prices start to rise again, you're going to have even more Hex in your wallet because your T-shares have been loading up your wallet this whole time. And sure, maybe you got a chance to DCA in a little bit and you threw a little money in. and you're going to come out the other side in even better of a position, and you're going to be that much stronger for having held through this ridiculous, drop.
100%.
I'm so grateful. I am positioned. It's summertime. I'm ignoring it. I'm going to go play.
That's right.
Awesome.
Great
Sweet.
mindset.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah.
That was very kind of you.
Where do I send my? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
If you want to send your Ethereum address, one of us will reach out to you. We'll message you on Twitter.
Oh, I'll hunt you down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Somehow, so I can get her taken care of.
Yeah, we'll all communicate, and we'll make it happen, Sandra. It's awesome talking to you. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you. I'll promote your guys' show. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Hey
Nice.
guys, I'm probably gonna have to hop off.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm glad we got a call in though.
There was one last question here that I saw that came up. If you guys talk about the cross-chain opportunities and bridging and some game theory.
Oh yeah, that's a good question too. Hex Freedom, good question, man.
Cross-chain opportunity. So when we launch on other chains, bridge all that money back to Pulsechain. There's some talking about cross-chain. I mean, once we launch another, there's gonna be some bridging to go back and put that money back. Sacrifice stage is the only stage you're getting your coins on all chains that launch. No expectation of others. Domains are already secured. Read between whatever lines you want. There's going to be some bridges that, if you're really Hexican and, on that front of things, you could bring some, and game theory. So game theory. You want to get that one, Hines? Or you want me to get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hop off, man. I got some obligations to take care of.
I got you. I got it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, y'all, man. Like I said, if y'all ever have any more questions, I'm sorry I had to cut it short. Just come to the Telegram or come check out my channel. I do a show every morning and ask anything y'all want to ask, and I'll take it from there. But I appreciate y'all having us on, and I appreciate it. We'll see y'all the next time.
Hines, man, great having you on. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yep, y'all have a good one.
Game theory. I think look at that participation phase right there on the screen.
Mods, please help me out. All right, go ahead. What were you saying, Nate?
Any coins that don't get sold out in this SAC phase will also be part of that participation phase. We're trying to sell out, trying to get it to the true holders.
Right.
But that participation phase, there's going to be so much allotted in the pot on top of everybody's amounts in there until that million tokens is gone, like in people's hands. What's your play there? You talk about game theory. Do you put $20 in a pot, $10 in a pot, $500 is in there? But if you kind of look at testnet, you see those percentages. Can I win some of that extra PLSP by throwing in a little bit, but getting that $500 worth of, winning that pot on top of that extra PLSP on top of it? I mean, there's a lot of different strategies here that people.
Now, Nate, what is this? This like on the bottom left-hand side. What is that list of addresses with the token icons next to it? What is that list?
On the left-hand side?
Yeah.
So left-hand side are the people that participated in the last pot. So you're talking, congratulations, you won whatever pot number. You can look at that transaction on.
Oh, I see. Okay, if you click into it,
you can click into it, look at the transaction, look at the code. I mean, everything's kind of there.
Gotcha. Cool.
If you're savvy with it.
USDL.
Everything's on chain.
Yeah, that's the best thing about the blockchain.
Exactly.
You can't hide nothing on the blockchain. Well, you can hide, if you're really tricky, but for the most part.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so that's your icon, your logo right there, the PLSP. I like it. That's cool.
Up at the top left. Yep.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool logo. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's simple, but I like it.
Like it's got the Pulsechain colors. It's good stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, that's I really like that the idea, going over and just all the degens are on Binance. We were talking earlier.
I shot it at first, and Jacob's gonna kill me for that one. He's gonna be like, "Why are you talking about Binance first? I'm all Hexican," and he's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" But me and you were talking about it a little bit on just a different front, just in case it's crazy long. You don't know what's gonna happen here.
Exactly.
You take care of people's money too. At the end of the day, the sacrifices at the end of the day. At some point, if it becomes too far gone.
Right. And even just a test net for them to play on and just get a little bit of exposure, show them I could see how fast this could be. I can see how people get like addicted to playing this quick.
Yeah, I'm BSC degen too, so that's what I kind of went there.
Yeah.
All the degens are on Binance.
They are.
You can get all the meme coins, all that trash. It's easy to get, and the fees are, nothing compared to ETH.
We're here to support Pulsechain at the end of the day, but we, behind since we were talking, it may be pretty successful. If you get a sacrifice, you're getting Binance regardless.
Yeah.
Right.
So it may do better over there. I don't know.
I might get into
this ecosystem, but.
Full disclosure, I have not sacrificed it. I might get in on it now that we've spoken and talked about it, and I might get in on it. I might throw down.
It's an interesting play, and the more you think about it, the more things just are like, man, the buying power of PulsePot. I'm gonna take my 20p hex and buy $30 of the PulsePot if I feel like playing in the pot. And I'm going to have $30 buying power, which is just going to increase the price on the DEX.
Like it.
Start really thinking about some things. It's like,
yeah, that right there is some good game theory in itself.
So yeah, don't sleep on us. Don't sleep.
Yeah, I like it. On that note, I got to jump off, guys. So thank you for coming on, Nate. As always. Great to see everyone that was here with us. Hines, Mobius, Lindsay, Sandra, Sandy, Beach, Chris, all you guys. You guys are the best. I'll leave you guys to it. You guys keep going, and I'm out of here.
Thanks, bro, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Absolutely. We'll be in touch. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I know, Nate. You said you had to jump off too. So, if there's not much more else that, I really feel like, we covered everything. If anyone has questions, anyone can reach out to us.
We're open these ways, and any questions, come on the Telegram. I that's kind of my world. This isn't my world, in all honesty. YouTube.
Yeah,
it's not. It's just not.
Yeah,
like, I'm a people person on that front, and I'm total open on everything, So if anybody has questions, come into the Telegram, and I spend a lot of time over that way.
Awesome. Well, I'll definitely post on Twitter. I'll post all the links and to your Telegram and retweet everything. And thanks for coming on. I think this is real. It's a cool project. And I'm definitely going to be sacrificing now for sure.
And we got a little YouTube competition coming out tomorrow too on Telegram. So there's a little extra, incentive there. It's supposed to come out today, but he fell asleep, or I took too long cooking on the grill for my kids. But there should be something special coming out for the community tomorrow over that way too. So
awesome, man. Well, thank you, bro, for coming on. I really appreciate it. I think this is going to be a sleeper on Pulsechain. I really do.
Yeah, people got to realize what's going on.
Well, word will spread, man. The people. Yeah. We'll definitely keep talking about it. We'll keep, promoting it for you. You guys are great guys, Hexicans, family guys, that's what you want to see. At least that's what we want to see, at least. So
yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're on it for the same reason. At least me and you, or other guys. Maybe there's some other people out there, but I'm in it. I mean, look behind me. I don't have those screens, you guys. This wasn't even intentional.
Oh, man, trust me. That if I had the ability to have a white wall with pictures of the kids behind, I would definitely do that. But that honestly looks better than a green screen.
Yeah, I don't even know how that works. Like I said, I'm not YouTube. But I appreciate you for having me on. And
yeah, man, thanks for coming on. And everyone, catch Nate and Telegram. We'll post the links to that on all of our socials. And if you have any questions or want to sacrifice, PulsePot.io. And from that, want to thank everyone for tuning in. And we will see you guys next week.
Thanks.